I'm a little loopy, okay? Because this is my third video today and I'm feeling a little crazy, okay? Just a little crazy. I have got to reel it in. I've got to reel it in. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do some favorites. We're gonna talk about some favorites, some non-beauty favorites and some beauty favorites. Just kind of do a little mishmash, a little mishmash of both. You know when you just want your brain to work and your brain doesn't want to work? Currently happening. So there's not gonna be a long intro. There's not gonna be a long intro. We're just gonna get into it. Because I got things to talk about, and if I just sit here and ramble with you, we'll just sit talking. Like this is happening right now, okay? Start the video. All right, so my first favorite is from Audible. I feel like I haven't mentioned an Audible book to you guys in so long. Maybe like a month, maybe not that long, but it feels like a long time to me. So I've been partnered with Audible forever. Like I try to think back and like think of the first time I mentioned Audible, and I'm just like, I don't recall. So if you do not know what Audible is, it is just an app on your phone that allows you to listen to audiobooks. So if you want to start a 30-day free trial to Audible, all you have to do is go to audible.com/Nicole and boom, you're in the mix. You can start downloading audiobooks. As always, when I mention Audible, I will leave a list of my favorites in the bottom bar. But I am currently listening to How to Win Friends and Influence People. Not that I'm trying to win friends. This book has just, I feel like, been floating around in my life forever and ever and ever. I'm showing you like the tangible hard copy because when I like listen to an audiobook, I like to listen and sometimes like read along with it because I feel like it really like sinks into my brain. So the book is by Dale Carnegie and the book has been around since like 1936. I think that's when he originally wrote it. Pause, please. Yes, 1936. I was correct. So the book has been around forever and ever, and my teachers used to always try to get me to read this book when I was in high school and when I went to college for like this many days. And I never wanted to read it. I was like, I don't want to win friends and influence people. Like I don't care about friends. Like I'm very much an introvert. But the reason that I started to read this book is because I just feel like I should be a better conversation starter. Like I am horrible at small talk. Like I don't like small talk. Like when I'm in, you know, group situations, I'm the quietest person. I will let everybody else do the talking and I will just sit back and listen. But sometimes I have to start a conversation or I have to engage in a conversation. And I feel like I'm really bad at that if we're being honest. So this book has been kind of helping me out. It's been giving me like a little bit of tips and tricks on how to start conversations, how to engage people, how to give criticism to people without it being mean. So far I've been loving the book. I'm only on chapter 3. There are 8 chapters. I actually listen to the audiobook more than I actually read the book because most of the time when I'm listening to audiobooks, I listen to them when I'm driving in the car. But I just wanted to recommend it to you because I just think any book that kind of transcends time, like it's been around since the 30s and it's still relevant today, like those are books that I kind of want to read because I feel like they're timeless, they're classic. Clearly they're providing good information and that's why they've been around for so long. So again, if you want to try Audible, you can go to audible.com/Nicole, start downloading audiobooks. They have an unmatched selection. I say it all the time. Whatever your little heart desires, they have that audiobook there. Most of the time you guys know that I listen to self-empowerment. They're called self-help books, I know. Every time I say self-empowerment, people are like, it's self-help. I'm like, whatever, self-help, empowerment, whatever you want to call it. I think empowerment is just like, you know, like strong. So it's a lot of those books have really helped me just become a more positive thinker. I've always thought that I was like a super positive thinker, but sometimes your own mind can get the best of you. And one of the books that I like to read is The Secret. Like I read it over and over and over, and it's just how you can like manifest anything you want in your life. We're gonna get deep here for a second. But another thing that The Secret tells you is like your mind controls so much and you don't even realize it, like your subconscious mind. Like sometimes you talk to yourself in your mind so bad. And it's like if you had a person in your life that spoke to you the way that you speak to yourself sometimes in your brain, like you would cut that person out of your life. But yet we just continue to take it because we're like talking to ourselves. So a lot of the books that I listen to on Audible just kind of help you redirect your thoughts and just talk to yourself in a more kind, loving way, the way that you should be talked to. So yeah, I'll leave a list of all my favorites in the bottom bar if you guys want to check it out. And I'm sure that there'll be a link down there if you just want to click it and go get you an audiobook. I love books. I really do. If you didn't watch my last non-beauty favorites, we talked about like some coffee table books and how it was like a life goal for me to have a coffee table book. I just feel like I need to do more things in life to compile like a coffee table book, even though, you know, I don't know. I'm just blabbing here. See, I told you. Reel it in, reel it in, reel it in. In that last non-beauty favorites, which I'll link it in the bottom bar in case you guys missed it, I was talking about some of my favorite coffee books and just saying how like I've been obsessed with books forever. I don't know if it's because I'm an only child and I'm 31, and when I was a child there wasn't like iPads and stuff, so you had to find things to occupy your time. So I just always read, and it just kind of helped you like go to different places. But I'm crazy about books. Like if people bend my pages, we fightin'. I'm so hot. Look how gray my hair is. I'm like, at the bottom, I have gray hair. Like, that is just straight gray hair, and I'm living for it. I feel like I should talk about my other book that I have sitting here. This isn't an Audible book. This is just a book that I got from Urban Outfitters, and I posted this the other day on my IG stories because apparently Snapchat is dead. But I did hear a rumor that they're gonna bring back the original version of Snapchat, but that was just a rumor I heard, so we shall see. Don't follow me on Snapchat anymore. Follow me on Instagram, IG stories, where it's at. So I posted this little book on IG stories, and I got so many DMs from you guys about it, like, oh my god, you're going vegetarian, when did you go vegetarian, let us know, how do you like it? And I've been vegetarian for probably like 3 or 4 months now. I didn't make a video or announce it or anything like that. I just kind of went vegetarian like on a whim. I'm like, I'm done. No more meat for me, which I have been, like, before I was like fully vegetarian, I had been like reducing my, like, I was only eating chicken, honestly, and I haven't eaten red meat in so long, but that was just like dwindling and dwindling, and finally I was just like, all right, I'm done. Like, I'm not gonna eat it anymore. I'm making a decision. I don't want it. And the reason that I'm not vegan is because if I want to eat a slice of cheese pizza, I'm gonna eat a slice of cheese pizza. So I can't, like, Parmesan, like, how am I supposed to give up Parmesan cheese? Maybe when we get to that bridge, we'll cross it. But currently, I am vegetarian, and a lot of you wanted to know about this book. So like I said, did I say? I don't know. If I didn't say, I'm saying now. I got it from Urban Outfitters. Anything that's vegetarian related, I usually pick up because, again, I love books. Any mini book like this is just my favorite thing of life. So it just kind of tells you things like proteins that you should be getting if you're a vegetarian, vitamins that you should be taking, which we're going to talk about vitamins too. Fun, right? Yay! Just like some recipes you should be doing. It lets you know what you should be substituting things for. So I just like this little book. I think it's handy because I don't know everything about being vegetarian. Like, I was confused at first. I had to figure out what vitamins and supplements I needed to be taking because I wasn't eating meat or drinking milk or anything like that. So I do have a bunch of my vitamins here that we're going to talk about because, again, posted it on IG stories and you guys want it to know. So one more time, this little stuff every vegetarian should know is from Urban Outfitters, and the price is still in the back, and it was $9. So not bad. It's cute, it's mini, and it has a lot of good info in the actual book itself. So I feel like that's a good segue into vitamins. I posted last week, I think I posted like Monday, the vitamins that I was taking, and again, the amount of DMs pouring in, like, what vitamins are you taking? I want to share them with you just in case you guys want to go vegetarian or you want to cut meat out of your life or anything like that. These are basic supplements that you should be taking if you are cutting out meat and dairy and stuff like that. But just because I take these vitamins doesn't necessarily mean that you should take these vitamins. You should do your research and figure out what your body needs best and the dosage you need and all that good stuff. Again, I'm just sharing with you because this is what I do. So hopefully it'll help some of you guys out. First thing first is my little pill guy, my little vitamin pack. But Jeremy always makes fun of me because he's like, this is only if you're traveling. I'm like, no. I'm like, I like to lay all my vitamins out for the week so I don't have to like go in here and pull them all out. So I just use this to kind of keep track, like, oh dang, did I take Tuesday? And then I can look and be like, yep, I took Tuesday, because I have a horrible memory. So I got that guy on Amazon. We're just gonna go through these quickly. I take iron, obviously. I take sea iodine, and this is a vegetarian capsule. I also take zinc. I take vitamin D3, but if you are vegan, you probably want to take vitamin D2, which you probably already know if you're vegan. I take calcium because I'm not drinking any milk. I only do the 500 for calcium because I do eat a lot of broccoli, which I have just become aware that broccoli had calcium in it. I was like, yeah! Broccoli is actually my favorite. I take B12, and then I take an omega-3, which is like fish oil, but this is a plant-based version, so it's not fish oil and there's no fishy aftertaste or anything like that. I do just pop them all at one time, just get it over with. For me, if I put one vitamin in my mouth and then I take it, it's so much harder for me to take the second one. So I just pop them all in my mouth at once and down the hatch they go. Just again, do your research and figure out what works best for your body. These have been working great for me. I do want to add a few more vitamins to my little regimen that I've got going here, but for now I'm good with this mix, and I take them every day. I have a little routine. I wake up, I eat a bagel, and then I take all my vitamins, and that helps me not have like that like nauseous feeling that sometimes vitamins can give you. So yeah. Vitamins. We're getting old. Yay. My next favorite is from Kiehl's, and this is their Nourishing Dry Body Oil. When I tell you this stuff smells so good, believe me. I have always had a really hard time with just like moisturizing my skin. Like, I don't like how it feels like slimy, and I just have really struggled with moisturizing my skin my whole life. I still do it, but it's like I dread it when I have to do it. So now that I have this dry oil, like I've tried oils and stuff before, and I don't know, I've never like vibed with them. There was one dry oil that I liked, but I can't remember the name of it, and I feel like I never found it again. It doesn't have anything to do with this video. We're talking about this dry oil. So I spray this on my body when I get out of the shower, and it's a really amazing, like, it just gives so much like sheen to the skin, and it absorbs quickly. And hello? Everyone try to call somebody. And then like boom, like I don't have any, like it's done. Like there's nothing. Like it feels like I didn't put anything on, which I like a lot. But my skin looks so healthy after I put it on, and I'm like, oh, this is why you're supposed to moisturize your skin. So if you guys struggle with moisturizing, I would definitely recommend trying like a dry oil. I really like this one because the scent is also so like intoxicating and invigorating, and it just smells so delicious. So like I said, I do spray it on my body when I get out of the shower and rub it all over so we're nice and moisturized and hydrated, and we're not gonna have crepey skin because we don't want that. If you struggle like me with like lotion and stuff, definitely try a dry oil because like it's gone. Like I don't feel greasy or oily at all, and my skin just looks hydrated and lustrous. Lustrous? Is that a word? We're going with it. All right, since we were just talking about scents and how good the dry oil smelled, I wanted to mention this perfume to you guys. This is from KKW, and this is the Crystal Gardenia Oud, which I believe is like the strongest, most intense scent that she has to offer. I love this scent. I think it is so interesting and unlike anything that I have. I don't know if I've talked about this perfume before, but I hope I haven't. Usually when I mention perfumes to you guys, I like feel bad. I want to like rush through it because you can't smell it, but I just want to let you know that if you've had thoughts of what this smelled like, I just want to let you know it's like the most amazing, unique kind of smell you've ever smelled. Whenever I wear this, I get tons of compliments from just like random strangers. Like usually when I wear perfume, people are like, oh, you smell really good. But when I wear this, the amount of people that are like, wow, you smell really great, I'm like, dang. So I've cut back on using it a little bit because I didn't realize like how much I've been using. Like, that's a lot. But I just wanted to mention it because I do love this perfume. It smells so bomb, so unique, just different than like any other perfumes that I have. So again, this is from KKW, and it is in the scent Crystal Gardenia Oud. So good. All right, next, this guy is from Jouer, and this is their blush duo. This is quickly becoming my favorite blush of life, which that's a task, okay? I have been using that Charlotte Tilbury Sex on Fire for so long, and no other blush would like come close to it, and I just find myself reaching for this more often. This is in the blush duo Coquette. The blushes are so pigmented and creamy, and they blend so easily. Most of the time, I just use this light guy on my cheeks, and then if I want like a little extra pop of goodness, I add this like darker pinky shade to it, and I've just been reaching for this like a lot more. Like when I first opened it, I thought that it reminded me of my Sex on Fire blush, but the more I use it, I'm just like, I think I like this one a little better. It's really, really good. All of the blush duos are really good, but this is the one that I find myself like gravitating towards the most. Next is this guy from L'Oreal Infallible. This is the Pro Contour Contour and Highlight Palette. If you've seen a couple of my videos recently, you've seen that I've been kind of addicted to this, so I had to mention in my favorites video. I'm trying to open it and it didn't want to open. I love the bronzer. Again, this is in the shade Light. I really like the bronzer because it has more like of a gray pigment to it. It's not really warm. It's super cool, which just kind of casts like a more natural looking contour because your shadows on your face aren't warm. They're just like grayish. So that's why I really like this guy. I've been using it nonstop. The only thing that I don't like about it is that it's a duo like this. So when I'm like trying to get my brush in here, it's just kind of like a pain in the ass because it's like so small, like this little corner. I'm like, L'Oreal, can you make the contour shades in a palette by themselves? Because that would be amazing. And then, long nails. Struggle bus. It's okay. Long nails or die, girl. Hey. When I say long nails or die, I don't know if like people like, I don't really mean die. Like to me, it's like long nails or die, like to live and die in LA. It's like, for me, it's like long nails or nothing, you know? That's kind of what it is. Long nails or nothing. Long nails or die. If you have short nails, rock those short nails, girl. But don't be mad at me for having long nails, okay? Okay, I just closed it. I got it open, then I closed it. Really quickly, I just want to mention this highlight from Wet n Wild because I just think it's so bomb. Like, it's a fire ass highlight, and it's super duper inexpensive, which I think is super amazing, because when I first started out like doing makeup, drugstore was life. There was no good highlights. Like, there wasn't even good highlights like that long ago, and then this guy hit the scene, and he is so metallic, which is what I like. So maybe that's like the difference. Like, I like a metallic-y highlight, and this is kind of the first drugstore metallic-y highlight that I've been like blown away by. The shade that I use it in is Blossom Glow, but I know that they do have more than this shade here. But I just wanted to mention it to you guys because I think it's such a great, inexpensive, metallic, blow your mind highlight at the drugstore. Like, it doesn't get any better. Where was this when I was starting out? Huh, Wet n Wild? I'm so hot! Alright, so let's talk about some sunglasses, because summer is right around the corner. If you live in Florida, newsflash, summer's already here. It's so hot already. Like, we just skipped winter and went straight to spring. Actually, we skipped winter and just went straight to summer because it's hot. It's hot here, girl. But I want to show you some like inexpensive frames, super duper cute. Love them so much. And like I said, they're inexpensive. Like, some of these sunglasses are only like $10. So let's start with the $10 pair first, which are these guys are right here. These are basically like a knockoff frame to the Le Specs, which I have a pair of them. I have the black frame, and the glasses are $120. These glasses are $10. I got them on Lulu's, and they're basically the same shape. I like that they are wide. Like, I have another pair that I got, like a red pair, like a little knockoff version, and they're so small, like they don't fit my face. I like that these kind of like are a little bit bigger. Like, when I put these white ones on, I feel like Wendy Peppercorn from the Sandlot. I feel like I need to have on a red lifeguard outfit with my hair like up with a red ribbon, and like I feel like Wendy Peppercorn. Like, if you've never seen the Sandlot, love these little shorties. Next two favorites are these frames right here. They are the same frame, I just have them in pink and black. I got these from Urban Outfitters, and I think they were like $12 or $18. I can't remember if they were 18, I can't remember if they were 12, but I love them. I'm trying to get into the little frames, which I really like the black ones. These made it on my Instagram not that long ago. All right, and then my last pair are from Missguided. I don't remember how much these were, but I want to say they were under 20 bucks because, I mean, it's Missguided. All right, so I think that's it. I think that's everything. Like, I don't think you can tell that I'm sweating, but I know that I'm sweating. I think I mentioned it in the next video that you guys are gonna watch, because I feel like you're gonna watch this video before you watch the next video. But if you don't end up watching that other video and you're just watching this video, I'm gonna tell you in this video, I am traveling so much in the month of March that if I'm a little lagging on videos, please forgive me, but with a lot of traveling comes vlogs, so that's what I'm excited about. I actually leave for New York. By the time you're watching this video, I think I'm in New York, definitely. And I'll be in New York for a couple days, and then I come home on Wednesday. Legit, I'm home for a few hours and have to drive to Miami to host a brunch. And then we're in Miami until Friday, come home. We're home for like 4 days, and we have to fly to LA, and then we go somewhere really amazing. And then we come home on the 16th. We're only home for like 3 days, and then we go straight to Mexico for like 2 days, and then we go from Mexico to LA, and then from LA to home. Yeah, girl. But I just wanted to give you a heads up that March is going to be busy AF. Okay, so is that it for me? I think that's it for me. Okay, I think that is it for your girl. So I love you guys more than you'll ever know. I hope you have an amazing day, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.